Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Lippman Live, the weekly live stream where we talk about all things video editing, camera gear, and how to make better videos. Well, with the exception of today, but we'll get into that in a second. If you're new here, first of all, let me know in the chat so I can properly say hello to you. Welcome. My name's Jay, obviously. And typically, like I said, we talk about video editing, camera gear, and how to make better videos. That's my whole thing. That's my jam. It's what I'm obsessed with. So that's what we talk about. But today's a little different. Today there's a lot of stuff going on that we're going to talk about. Also opening up the question form, which is in the description of this stream, and Nightbot's throwing it in there every now and then. But make sure if you do have a question that you click that link, fill out the form, and I will be answering questions all throughout this stream because it's kind of a special stream. Today is an Ask Me Anything. It's an AMA. You can ask anything you want about making videos. You can ask about what I've done as far as YouTube growth is concerned. You can ask about just me, things, stuff and things. Just if a question pops in your head, throw it in the form and I'll get to it. Because today's a good day. Let's jump into the chat real quick and say hello to everybody. Billy Rybko, what's going on, man? Billy, by the way, does some really good DaVinci Resolve tutorials. I know it sounds like I'm like pushing you to the competition, but you know, there's plenty of room for everybody. Billy does some great stuff with DaVinci Resolve. He actually did a video. He actually beat me to it. He did a video on the new update of DaVinci Resolve. It's got some really cool new features that I'm still like testing out. And once I do that, I'm going to do a video as well, kind of showing you some of the new features in DaVinci Resolve 16.1. Or is it 16.2? It's 16.1. But make sure you go check out Billy. He's awesome. Apps That Rule finally here in the beginning and gets to make it for the full hour. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Nova 6 Marketing, how's it going? Jelly Duck, what's going on? Nomad Unbroken, also known as Nomadic Bike. Hello. Bo Bernal, good luck, Jay. Good luck with what? But good luck with turning 36. That's happening in 4 days, as long as I don't do anything too stupid. Let's see here. Who else do we have? Garrett, what's going on? How are you, my friend? It's good to see you. Leela, hello. Hello. I hope you've had a good day. I know you had a very late night watching that stream. So I hope you're feeling at least, you know, partially human today. Because I know it was rough for me too. Ashley Murphy, hello. It's so good to see you. Uh-oh, Mind's Eye, what's going on? Judith Scott, hello. Good luck with life. Leela. Yeah, basically. So lots of things happening. There's been a lot of things happening last year. Oh man. William Justice, hello. Hi, just checking in. Don't have time to watch now. We'll watch later. Have a good day. Well, thank you very much for stopping by, William. It was good to see you. Just Edie is here. Hello. I never feel human. Oh man. So here's the deal. Waiting to board my plane. Nice. Just Edie, where are you headed? So while you answer that, let me just catch you guys up, because when we last left our hero, I'm not a hero, but when we last left the live stream, I was 12 subscribers away from 3,000. So that was a week ago. And in the last week, I hit that marker. And I'm blown away. I'm beyond grateful. Thank you guys so much. Also, I hit a couple other pretty crazy milestones. I hit 1,000 subscribers in 28 days, which I don't know why, like, I was obsessed with hitting that. But I was like, I don't know, if I could hit 1,000 subscribers in 28 days, that's awesome. And actually the same day I hit that, I hit 100 subscribers in 24 hours. So like the channel is seeing some pretty massive growth, which is really, really exciting. And also really humbling for somebody who tends to suffer from imposter syndrome. Like it's hard to see that growth and like like just on a personal, since we're all friends here, so let's get personal. I got the whole imposter syndrome thing. Bert Cullinane just did an amazing video on that, by the way. If you haven't seen it, make sure you check it out. But like, I definitely struggle with the, like, I'm not as good as you guys think I am. Like, that's kind of constant in my head. So seeing this growth has been a little bit humbling, a little bit terrifying. So Christina Smallhorn, what's going on? How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. So yeah, so there's been a lot of stuff going on. And then on top of that, last week you guys saw the collab that Leela and I did for the Going to VidSummit competition. And last night we found out that we are one of the recipients of tickets to VidSummit. So we won tickets to VidSummit, which is just crazy. So, big shout out to Leela for helping put that whole thing together. And also big shout out to Leela because she just hit 400 subscribers yesterday. She's freaking killing it. She's just, if you haven't checked her out, go check her out. She just put out an awesome video. Pauline Newman, hello. She just put out an awesome video on 5 tips to make Premiere Pro faster. Like 5 tips other than the 5 tips that Peter McKinnon just gave us in his video. So these are like 5 additional tips. So now you have 10, and a couple of them actually work in DaVinci Resolve as well. So make sure you go check that out. So with all of this stuff going on, I haven't really had time to sit and think about like what is the topic of today's stream going to be. Usually I pick something that has something to do with making videos or something to do with the creative lifestyle or something along those lines. And I just did not do that today. I was like, you know what, with everything going on, with my birthday coming up, like, let's not make this stream as serious. Let's just open it up to you guys. What do you want to know? I'm here to answer any and all questions as long as they are, mostly family friendly, because but yeah. So there is a link. Umoja2TV, hello. What's going on? 391 subscribers. That's awesome. Almost at that 400 mark. CDTV is here as well. What's going on, CDTV? Man, there's some people in here. Look at that. We definitely got some people here. So yeah, if you guys want to know anything, I don't really have a topic planned. I know a lot of people have asked me about like what I've done as far as YouTube growth is concerned, and I am more than willing to talk about that if you want. We do have one question that I want to get to. It's from Mind's Eye. I'm not sure if this came last week or if it's just come today or what, but this does have to do with making videos. It says, hey Jay, tell me a software which can do masking in my videos. Remember, I'm using a low-end laptop. Also, I shoot video from smartphone, so any tips you give to shoot better will be helpful. As far as software that does masking, I mean, I know Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve both do masking. I don't know. I can't remember. Joe, actually, Absolute Rule, you may know this because I know you were a Filmora user. Where's my chat? You were a Filmora user for a while. So maybe if Filmora can do masking or not. I'm not sure. I know Daniel Batal would know. But I know for sure that DaVinci Resolve, Premiere Pro both can do masking. So you're safe there. DaVinci Resolve, I have found in my personal experience, works better on lower end laptops, provided you have, provided you have a dedicated GPU. If you don't have a dedicated GPU, then you can't run DaVinci Resolve on a low end laptop. But if it has a dedicated GPU, you're good to go. Also, it's compatible with variable frame rate, so you're good with cell phone footage. So I would say DaVinci Resolve. Premiere Pro you can make work on a lower end laptop, especially if you don't have a dedicated GPU. But you'll have to use like all the tricks to get smooth playback and all the tricks to make it go faster. So, oh, you're also a Filmora user. Okay, Mind's Eye. I did not know that. Look at that. CDTV has a question. There is, oh my God, I'm losing track of the chat. Gonna need you today, Joe. And Leela, you're both moderators. I have 2 mods. Dina Abdita, hello. I'm from Indonesia. Congratulations, bro. Keep learning about DaVinci Resolve on your channel. Thank you so much. CDTV, fire away with that question. Like I said, there is there is a, you can do masking effects. Thank you, Joe. Awesome. But yeah, if you have a question, like I said, there's a link in the description. There's a link that that Nightbot keeps throwing out with the form. You can fill that out. I am happy to answer questions. In the meantime, Garrett has some questions, but Billy wants to talk about what I did to grow my channel, which I will definitely do that. I will definitely do that. I'll do my little talk on that in a little bit, because we usually end up on that anyway, don't we? Garrett says, I have a very small channel and I love it. Would it be okay for me to create a new channel from scratch in a different niche? Jury's kind of out on that. If you have a really small channel, then like, from my personal experience, like when I niched down, I still had a pretty small channel. I was maybe at 400, 500 subscribers at that point. So like when I finally decided to like niche down and go like full on into how to make better videos, it was really easy for me to turn that around. I think if you have a larger channel, you're going to have a harder time with that. At least from what I've seen. You know, at least from what I've seen. But if you want to do a different niche, if you want to keep your current channel on one niche, but you also want to make videos in a different niche, then I would say get a second channel. If you're just trying to change directions altogether and your channel's still really small, I say just go for it. Why make the extra work for yourself? And question number 2 from Garrett is, why is my computer shutting down when I render? It's not a crappy PC. i7 16 gigs RAM and 512 gig SSD. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why it's shutting down when you're rendering. Could be a problem with your PC. You know, that's kind of, there's a lot of things that could be going on there. It could be the software that you're using that's like overpowering your PC, but it doesn't sound like that would be the case. So maybe it's a actual problem with your PC. So let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Would you ever edit videos for YouTubers? If so, how much would you charge for a finished video that is 5 minutes, or how much for a finished video that is 20 minutes? Oof. I mean, I would. That's kind of, I mean, I don't do it for YouTubers. I do freelance video editing, and my going rate right now, which is actually super cheap by industry standards, is $100 per finished minute. But if it's like ongoing work and you were to hire me to like do ongoing work, then that could probably be knocked down. You know, but my going rate for one-off projects is $100 per finished minute. So it's a 5-minute video, it's $500. If it's a 20-minute video, it's $2,000. So that's that. Which is like I say is like super below industry standard. I mean, industry standard is basically 8 hours per finished minute. So, so where are we? Because of you, I switched to DaVinci Resolve. You have made your tutorials easy even for me to use. Awesome, Kimberly. Thank you so much. And also welcome to the stream. Welcome. How does stabilization compare on DaVinci Resolve? Compared to Premiere Pro, I like it better. You actually get 3 different modes of stabilization, plus things that you can do in Fusion. But I think between the 3 modes of stabilization that you get in DaVinci Resolve, you actually get a better chance of getting like smoother footage that doesn't look all weird. So I actually like it better in DaVinci Resolve. Other people have different opinions, but for me, I've had better luck with DaVinci Resolve. So, how many times? Wait. Oh, that's a question for Garrett. Okay. In DaVinci Resolve, why do I keep getting a red mark when I'm trying to add a cross dissolve? Usually because there's not enough, if you think about a cross dissolve, right? So here's how it looks on your timeline, right? You got one clip here, you got one clip here, they're butted up next to each other, and you're trying to put a cross dissolve right there. The problem with that is because the way a cross dissolve actually works is it needs to overlap those clips. So if you don't have enough on the end of one clip or you don't have enough on the beginning of the other clip, there's nothing to overlap and therefore it can't cross dissolve. That sounds really weird, and if I like had the capacity to like share a screen and show you, but that's typically what it is. You need to, like, when I butt two clips up against each other, I'm typically not doing the whole clip. So when it cross dissolves, it's taking from the part that I'm not using. Does that make any sense? Like, I feel like that sounded super confusing, but that's basically what it is. Let's see here. Where are we go? Oh my goodness. Overheating CPU that causes it to crash. That could definitely do it. Yeah, if it's overheating, adding a fan could definitely work. There's who's a good one for FC Pro to learn from? Emilio Takis. Emilio Takis does Final Cut Pro tutorials, and from what I hear, they are pretty fantastic, Christina. So I would definitely check those out. Michael Fire Jr., what's going on, man? How are you? We have 3 mods in the house, which is good because this chat is kind of going right now. My brand new MSI has crashed 5 times between yesterday and today. I've only been working on a 4-minute project. What? That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Oh my God. How to get good video editing experience. What should I do most? I would say number one, like, okay, if you're purely talking video editing and we're getting past all of the gear, right? Like, you've got the gear that you've got. There's no, like, you don't have the ability to upgrade. So you're stuck with what you got. You got your software, you've got your computer. Good. First thing you need to do is organize your footage. Like, seriously, that will be huge if you organize your footage. So the way that I do it for a YouTube video, I typically just do like, okay, this is, I got a folder for B-roll. I got a folder for the main talking points. I got a folder for graphics, sound effects, music, all that. So like everything is in its own bin. So I know that, when I have to, if I'm putting the main thing together, I know which folder I got to go into. When it's time to do B-roll, I go into the B-roll folder and I know all that. So organizing your footage is key. And also, like, find ways, and you can find information about this depending on what your editing software is. You can find ways to speed up the software, whether it's using in Premiere Pro, using proxy files, or using optimized media in DaVinci Resolve, or lowering your playback resolution. Like, I typically do mine, I do like a 1/4 resolution for my playback in DaVinci Resolve. Leela, in her latest video on how to speed up Premiere Pro, talked about disabling the clips that you're not working on, which just blew my mind. And I'm going to start doing that in DaVinci Resolve now too. But like, you can disable the clips that you're not working on, which will actually help your editing software run faster. So I would say organization, number one. Number two, optimizing your software for the fastest playback possible. And 3, like, have an idea of what you need to do when you go into the edit. Like, that's it. And like, have a workflow. It's all about workflow, it's all about, so like, you're doing your main footage first, then you're going to go back and do B-roll, and then you're going to go and you're going to do titles and text and all that. And then once you're done with all that, once your timeline's done, what I do is I go and I do sound, because if I have to listen to horrible sound for too long, I go nuts. So I do all my sound design. And then I go and I do color. And then if I have to do anything with special effects, I do that. So I have a setup workflow. I've got all my footage organized both in bins in the media pool and in my timeline. I got tracks for dialogue. I got tracks for sound effects, for music. I got video tracks for the main footage, video tracks for B-roll, video tracks for graphics, titles, stuff like that. Organization and having a dedicated workflow that works the same way that your brain works. Basically, that's the best way to get a good editing experience. I love your exposure triangle explanation. That's dope. Thank you so much, Mind's Eye. I really appreciate it. Oh my God, I'm so far behind in the chat. I'm so far. Oh man. Yep, Emilio, hands down. There you go. How many videos have you uploaded to be this comfortable making them? Should I find out? I can't remember how many videos I have, but it's a lot. I think I'm approaching 300 if I haven't crossed it yet. I think. Let's find out. YouTube Studio, where are you? How many videos is on the Jay Lippman channel? Are on the Jay Lippman channel. That was horrible English. That was horrible, horrible English. All right, videos. How many do I have? Because I can never remember. And I can also never remember how to find that answer the easy way. Like, I have no idea. I have no idea. But it's like somewhere in the vicinity of 300, I think. I think. But, yeah, it took a while for me to become comfortable on camera, to be honest. Like, yeah. So you got your ticket. Are you going to VidSummit? She better be going to VidSummit. Oh, man. All right. It sounds like an odd software conflict causing it to crash. Maybe too many resources being used. That's what I'm thinking. Hopefully the DaVinci update will help. Maybe. Hey, Jay, you know Zebra Zone, the guy who makes those crazy DaVinci Resolve videos. Do you know if he uses Resolve for all of his visual effects? I don't know, Billy. I do not know. I have watched his stuff. I would assume that he uses Fusion for all of his effects, but there's no way of telling, really. There's no way of telling. Like, there's like, when you know what you're doing, it's really hard to tell the difference between effects that were done in After Effects and effects that were done in Resolve and effects that were done in whatever, Blender. Weren't we talking about Blender last week? Let's hear it for the growth of your channel. I want to hear your thoughts. Okay, let's do that. Let's talk about YouTube growth for a second. Let's go through, I'll give you a quick recap. So, guys, this is going to be an actual talk here. I'm going to go through this. So if you have any questions that you really need answered, that you really want answered, you don't want me to miss them, make sure you click the link in the description. Make sure, or if Nightbot throws it out, make sure you click that link and fill out the form so I can go through and I can actually we're going to rapid fire some questions after I get done with my little talk, my little outside of my niche talk. So, here's the thing. How I started my YouTube channel. Let's explain some of the things that I did in the beginning. I started my YouTube channel not wanting to do what I'm doing now. Like, I didn't know anything about really making videos. I was obsessed with creating art. You know, I'm a musician. And so, but for some reason, like, I never even thought that creating videos was going to affect me the way that it did. I started my YouTube channel to grow a life coaching business. Some of you guys may remember a lot of my earlier videos had this whole motivational thing going to them, and then that went away. But I started doing these like talking head videos, talking about life coaching stuff, motivational stuff, life tools, all that kind of stuff. And what happened was I was doing everything on my phone. You guys know this. I had my phone. That's all I was using. I was using like WeVideo on my Chromebook to edit the videos. And then I moved to Filmora and all that stuff. And then I decided I wanted to get better video quality. I created I didn't create a camera. I bought a camera. I decided, I was watching a lot of Peter McKinnon, a lot of Casey Neistat. I was like, let's try and do like a vlog style video that still has to duct. Like, if I went back and I reviewed it a year later, the video was horrible quality. Like, so many mistakes made, but just the process of creating that video and like thinking about the shots that I was going to take and all that stuff. Like just that process made my brain like explode. And I knew that like all I wanted to do for the rest of my life was create videos. So I very, very quickly learned as much as I could. And I just kept making videos and kept making videos. Now, these videos basically had no niche. This very quickly went from like I actually have a video on my channel called I Just Want to Create. And that was like the deciding point where I was like, I'm letting go of this life coaching business that wasn't going anywhere. And I'm just going to make videos, right? That was the thing. That's what I was going to do. And so, and they'll watch my stuff, and that didn't happen, right? Like that just didn't happen until April came along, and Veda, the very first Veda that I took part in, Vlog Every Day in April 2018, where I met a bunch of those people and I got like 30 to 50 subscribers. And then shortly after that, I got into the old No Small Creator group back when that was at like 80 members. And then like all of a sudden I had 80 subscribers, and like, so I was doing the whole community thing for a while. So like, this is what I thought YouTube was. I thought it was a place that you found communities, and the people in those communities would check out your channel, and if they liked it, they would subscribe, right? Simple. Then that, to me, that's all YouTube was. And then I, in turn, would find people, and if I liked their videos, I would subscribe, right? And that's like what I thought YouTube was. I didn't know anything about the algorithm or search or anything is. So that was my introduction into YouTube. I was doing it all wrong. You know, I don't want to say I was doing it wrong, but what I was doing was not conducive to fast growth. And considering I wanted to be a full-time creator, like I wanted to make a living being a creator, I needed fast growth. Like that's just like, yes, I love to create. I can't breathe if I'm not creating something, but at the same time, I got a family to feed, right? So good God, I'm talking a lot. I'm almost halfway done with my water. I may have to refill. So basically, here's the thing. That's what I did wrong, and that's what I thought. But here's the reality. YouTube is two things, right? YouTube is first and foremost a business, and secondary, they're a search engine. They're the second largest search engine in the world, right? Which means in order to actually succeed on YouTube in a way that's going to, you know, at least eventually really be profitable, and in a way that can continue growth, is you have to appeal to those sides. Like, as you know, YouTube is giving us this free platform where we can upload stuff. Like we can upload our content and all that stuff, and we can even get paid for doing so. But in order to do that, like we have to understand a couple things as creators on this platform. One, we are not the customer. We are not YouTube's customer. They are not responsible to us. They are responsible to their customers, who are the people that buy advertising spaces on YouTube. We are the suppliers of the product that they sell, period. So if we want to succeed on YouTube, we have to create the best possible product that we can. Like, that's just how it is, you know? And it sounds harsh, and it when you put it like that, it sounds like, well, I can't just create what I want. And that is not true. You can create whatever you want, but if you want to grow, you have to do that in a very smart way. Like, I create what I want. I make the videos that I want to make. It's not like anybody's forcing me to do these tutorials or forcing me to make videos about making videos. Like, I still create what I want. I just do it in a smart way that's going to, you know, be helped by the algorithm. And, you know, so that's the thing, you know, I found my niche completely accidentally. Like, it was an accident. I had switched from Premiere Pro to DaVinci Resolve. I was like, let's do a comparison video. That blew up. And I was like, I started watching the numbers, and I was like, these videos about making videos are doing a lot better than the motivational things. So I'm just going to drop the motivational things and focus on what I really want to do, which is making videos. One for them, one for you, Leela says. And I actually I do that. Like, if I really, really wanted to niche down, if I really wanted to grow even faster than I am, I could only do DaVinci Resolve tutorials. I could very easily do that, but I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want DaVinci Resolve to be my niche. I want my niche to be how to make videos, you know? So one for you, DaVinci Resolve stuff. One for me, something having to do with another part of the video creation process. You know, so that's and that's it. Like, that's it. You have to understand what YouTube wants. They want the best possible product to sell to their customers. And in their minds, the best possible product is a video that, and Daniel Batal says this all the time, that gets people to the platform, that gets them watching, and that keeps them watching. So, like, all I need to do... Christina, did I unlist the motivation videos? Nope. If you go back, they're there. They are there. I got a whole bunch of vlogs. Now, the thing is like, even after I decided to stop making content to grow a life coaching business, a lot of my vlogs still were very motivational. Everything that had to do with the life coaching business is, I didn't like, this is how little I knew about YouTube. I didn't even unlist them. I deleted them. Like, they're gone. They're off of YouTube. So the, so I made videos that YouTube wants, basically. They're what I want to make, but they're also what YouTube wants to sell to subscribers, because they attract people to the videos, they get them watching, and they keep them watching. I structure my videos in a way that hopefully gets them through the whole video and then pushes them to another video. So, excuse me. So that's it. Like, really, I did keyword research to see if I come up with an idea for a video. This is my whole video workflow. I come up with an idea for a video. I go to the YouTube search bar. I start typing it in. I come up with one of the ways, because like those auto fillers that they come up with, like, that's what people are actually typing in to the search bar. So I grab one of those, I put it into TubeBuddy. I see if TubeBuddy says it's good. If it does, I move it over to Morning Fame. I use Morning Fame to do all the tags and the description and all of that stuff, and I do that, and then I make a video and I structure it in a way that keeps them moving through the video quickly and gets them off to another video when that one's done. And I try and link videos, and that's it. Like, really, that's it. Like, when you say it out loud, it's super simple, but it really is. Like, it's not a big mystery. Which does that make me sound conceited? Like, because I'm not trying to, like, I'm still blown away that people actually want to watch my stuff. But like, the process is actually very simple. It's time consuming. Like, it's time consuming finding the things that people are actually searching for and figuring out, how you want to put a spin on it. But, the process itself in theory is very simple. It just takes work. Like, it takes work. It takes time. But if you're serious about doing this, and you don't have to be serious about doing this, like, that's the other thing. Like, there is no you're doing YouTube wrong unless you're completely, like, not following YouTube's guidelines. Like, there's no such thing as doing YouTube wrong. If you just want to create whatever you want to create, then go for it. Like, that's fine. But, like, you can't on one hand say, I just want to create for the sake of creating, and not do any of that back end work to help YouTube figure out who your video is for so you can actually grow. Like, you can't not do that and then turn around and complain about not growing on YouTube. If you want to grow, there's work that needs to be done. And that's the work that I do. So, and I could do more. So, How do I like Morning Fame? I love Morning Fame. It's great. It almost makes keyword research like a game. It's weird. It really does. But yeah, how do you handle trolls? CDTV, that is a great question. That is a good question. When it comes to trolls, like, it depends on the day. Like, trolls in the live stream, I kind of just leave up to my mods. I have like some of the best mods in the history of the planet, so like they kind of take care of them for me. But trolls on videos, you know, it's sometimes like if it's super inappropriate, I'll just delete it. Sometimes I'll try and do the whole kill him with kindness thing, and I'll just reply like super nice. And sometimes I'm just in a weird mood and I want to have fun with them, you know? And so I just think of a witty comeback and I make it. So that's it. That's it. That's how I do it. It's like one of three things. I either let the mods take care of them during the live stream, or I delete, or I'm really nice, or I think of a witty comeback and I get witty. Because I can be witty, but that's it. Like, the most important thing about trolls is to realize that, like, if they have nothing better to do than to sit there and make fun of people on the internet, sucks for them. Like, I got better stuff to do. That's cool, you hate me. I'm gonna go make another video now. See ya. You know? Oh, man. I have some real crap videos. I debate on unlisting them all the time. Yeah, me too. I mean, there's probably some old ones that I could go back and unlist them, but you know what? I'm not going to, because when I go back and if I watch them, or people like go back, like I just had somebody go back and watch my very first vlog, the one that I just said was horrible, and they're like, "I love your videos," and I'm like, "Cool!" Like, I've gotten so much better since then. Rachel Rawson, hello. Oh man. Let's see. I've thought about using it before, but right now I use TubeBuddy and vidIQ. I used vidIQ for a while. Right now I use TubeBuddy and Morning Fame, and it's working pretty well. It's working pretty well. It's really cool when you're like using Morning Fame and you can find this like holy grail of like key phrases that you're like, oh my god, like this is gonna be amazing. And I actually just found one. It's gonna be Monday's video. Super secret, but Monday's video. I got a good feeling about Monday's video. So, I haven't even filmed it yet, but I got a good feeling. Oh, man. Thanks for everything, Jay. Thank you. Thank you, Jelly Duck. Really, I appreciate it. Some trolls are really annoying. They are, you know, but I can be really annoying too. So, that's what I do. My friend engages the trolls. He says they help his engagement on his videos. There you go. Do you all really understand no matter how much the algorithm and keyword search you use, it will still come down to audience, and we can't please everyone? Film Production Studio 51. That is 100% true. That's 100% true. The thing about that is keyword research, algorithm, and all that stuff does one thing and one thing only. And that's get you the impressions. Like, that's it. That's what all that work is for, is to get the impression. To get your video, your thumbnail, and your title in front of somebody else. It is still up to you to create a thumbnail and a title that will get the click. And it's still up to you to create a video that will get them keeping watching till the end and then moving on to another video. And that's not always going to happen, because not every video is for everyone. You know, I make videos for a specific group of people, and that group of people watches my videos, but there's other people that don't like my stuff, and that's fine. That doesn't mean you shouldn't do the work. You shouldn't do the keyword research. You shouldn't do the algorithm. Like, if you actually want to do work on this platform, like, it's getting to the point where you can't just have a channel of, like, even if they're really good videos, like, even if they're really, really good, like, amazing looking, like, professional quality videos, it's getting to the point where not even that will help you be successful on YouTube. You got to play to the search. It's a search engine. YouTube is a search engine. So why would you be on YouTube, want to be successful on YouTube, and not try and succeed in search on the second largest search engine in the world? It makes no sense to me, by the way. Like, that part makes zero sense to me. Like, I get you just want to make what you want to make. But like, if you want to be successful on YouTube and you know that YouTube is the second largest search engine on the world, why would you not try and get picked up by that search engine? That's it. That's it. I do enjoy PewDiePie I don't watch him all the time, but I do watch him. So there you go. 91% of my views come from search. There you go. Got to play the game to win. Absolutely. Hope you have a great day. I have to finish editing a pizza video. Nice, Kimberly. Keep going to doing DaVinci Resolve tutorials. Absolutely. 100%. Every Friday they're coming. But look at it. There's some crappy videos on YouTube with bad thumbnails, but still has more views than some videos who have great thumbnails. That's true. That's true. But that's because not every video is for everyone. Like, if I put out a clickbait title, it's not a clickbait title for everyone. It's a clickbait title for my target audience. Does that make sense? So, like, crappy thumbnail, crappy title, crappy video. I'm going to tell you, this is like the number one, as 20. How old am I? I'm turning 36, 25 years as a musician, you know, and 25 years as a creator of art in some form or fashion has taught me one thing. Everything creative is subjective. So when you're creating a thumbnail, don't create the thumbnail for everybody. Create the thumbnail for your target audience. And I guarantee you that your target audience will be like, that's a great thumbnail. Somebody else is going to be like, that's a crappy thumbnail. When you create a video, make the video for your target audience. Your target audience is going to think it's good. Somebody else, they're going to think it's crap. It's just how it is. Everything creative is subjective. You're never going to please anyone. You're absolutely right. So create for your target audience and figure out what your target audience is looking for and make that. So, guys, Nightbot has probably shared this a couple times and I haven't. Oh yeah, look at that. Help Jay get to VidSummit 2019. So let's talk about VidSummit real quick. Bill's Odds and Ends. Hi, recently discovered your videos. Love them. Going to try doing a clone video myself. Awesome. Keep up the great videos. Thank you so much. I think your thumbs are really creative. It's great. Thank you, Jelly Duck. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mine's a clickbait for fellow lunatics. There you go. By the way, Rachel, I forgot to comment on it, but I did watch and I did loved the GoPro para hockey video. That was great. That was a lot of fun to watch. We have a TubeBuddy video coming up, but we will wait for you. Nice. So, let's talk about VidSummit. Leela and I won tickets to VidSummit, which is super cool. And first of all, I have to thank everybody who gave us support in the chat last night because there was a lot. More so for Leela than for me, but like there was a lot of support there. And I wanted to say thank you. That's super awesome. So we got the tickets, right? We got the tickets. The next stop is actually getting to VidSummit, which humbles me to say this, but I need your help. I need your help to get to VidSummit. You know, plane tickets are expensive, hotels are expensive, and all that stuff. And so basically, everything that comes in via Super Chat, via ad revenue, via YouTube stuff is going to go 100% to the VidSummit travel. The VidSummit Survival Fund, we'll call it. Getting there, staying there and making it back home. I also did start a GoFundMe page this morning. If you guys would like to donate to that or share that out, that would be amazing. Like, my biggest worry is plane ticket, like just getting there. Cause like, honestly, if I'm there, I could probably find a place to stay, or worst comes to worst, like I'll just go team no sleep for a few days and we'll be fine. So, yeah. So there is a link in the description. There's a link that Nightbot's been throwing out to my GoFundMe page. If you want to donate, I would be eternally grateful. Every little bit helps. Trying to get to VidSummit. Trying to get to VidSummit. So let's jump into this form. Let's see if anybody, because there was a lot of questions flying through the chat. Let's see if there's any more questions in the form. Holy dear God, we do. We do have some more. All right. We did Mind's Eye. We did that one. So next is Christina. Thank you so much for the super chat. I thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I will be there. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Leela has a question. What's your next YouTube goal? Oof. Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question and a tough one to answer. Cause like, here's my thing about goals on YouTube. Like, Jay, you mean like team no sleep and lots of coffee? Exactly, Rachel. Exactly. Thank you so much, Christina. Oh my God. Thank you. YouTube goals. Here's the thing. So I don't have a goal as far as subscribers is concerned, or views, or things that I can't control. Like, that's a big thing. Like, when I talk about like the whole 1,000 subscribers in 28 days, 100 subscribers in 24 hours, 3K overall, like all that stuff, I don't consider those goals. I consider them byproducts of reaching my goals. And right now, like, honestly, Garrett, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. My goals have 100% to do with the videos that I put out. Like, they don't really, I have things that I'm working on. Like, I want to create thumbnails that get a higher click-through rate. Like, those kind of goals I have, but those are like ongoing goals. Find things that I can rank in search better, like, so yeah. Like, I don't have any goals specific to YouTube. It's except for to continue improving the kind of more controllable numbers, like click-through rate, watch time, and all that stuff. So really, it's just a matter of improving the quality of my videos and improving the quality of my titles and thumbnails. Like, those are the only goals. Are there the next milestone I'm super looking forward to, if we can answer it that way, would probably be 5,000 subscribers. That's like the big one. Or if I could hit 2,000 subscribers in 28 days, that would be pretty sweet. Jay should get the DaVinci Resolve sponsorship. God, wouldn't that be sweet? All right, moving on. Next, we've got 10 minutes left. Then I got to go pick up a kid. Next question is from Kimberly, who unfortunately left, but I'm going to answer her question anyway, just in case she comes back. What would you suggest to do to start a video opening and a catchy ending? I have no clue if what I'm doing is okay. Well, Kimberly, I hope that you actually come back and watch this, because I actually do have some input on this. Not on your channel specifically, though, because I haven't watched your channel yet. But the thing about like opening and all, it's all trial and error. Really, like, that's like the worst thing for people to hear. But like, all of this stuff is trial and error. So like, maybe you don't need a hook at the beginning of your videos. Maybe you don't need a fancy outro in your videos. Like, I would just try something that feels natural, and then watch your analytics. Like, does it See you later, Christina. Thank you so much for the super chat, and thanks for stopping by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, is it okay for your own standards? Exactly, Rick 2Bs. And hello, Rick 2Bs. Coming in clutch. Coming in clutch, modern day tech. I don't think I said hello to you, so hello. But Eric is right. Is it good for your standards? You know, if you're worried about like turning people off at the beginning of your videos, like try something and then watch the numbers. Watch your average watch time. See if there's a big dip in the middle while you're doing that intro. If there's not, then you're good. If there is, maybe try something else or try removing an intro completely. As far as like the ending of your videos, you don't necessarily need one. Like maybe a good thing to do is just to turn that end screen on, that end screen on, and let it run through the end of your video. So that way it's coming up. People are still watching your video. Maybe they click on the next video. Personally, I'm doing a thing now where I actually point people to the next video. Like if you watch the end of my videos, it's usually a video that has to do with something that you just watched. $10 from Nomad on no. Wow, that was weird. I said that really weird. Nomad Unbroken, Nomadic Bike. Thank you so much. My next goal is to take over the world. Yes. Yes. But that's the, that's the thing. Like, create an outro that pushes people to your next video. Create an intro that drags people actually into the video and gets them watching. So, P.S. All future super chats is for the J Lippman / Leela VidSummit Fund. Leela is not in the partner program yet. That is true. That is very true. I will share. I'll 100% share. All right, we got one more question unless somebody else did it. Chris from Nova 6 Marketing. On average, how many hours a week do you spend putting your Friday video together? It depends. It depends on what the nature of the video is. Like, it's always a DaVinci Resolve tutorial. Those usually take longer because of the whole, where's my water? Because of the whole, screen recording, syncing up the audio. The thing that takes the longest, to be honest, you'll notice when you watch those tutorials that I zoom into the screen and I actually move around the screen, which was inspired by Daniel Batal, but also suggested by Apps That Rule. So thank you, dude, for that, because that definitely helped. That 100% helped. The thing is, like, like I said, it depends. It depends. Like, that takes a while. That whole keyframing, zooming in and out, and moving the camera around the screen recording, that takes a while. So I would say on average, like, probably 2 hours per finished minute, honestly. And that's kind of the same for all of my videos. It pretty much averages out. Like, it takes me, for a YouTube video, it takes me about 2 hours per finished minute. So if it's a 17-minute video, I'm gonna be sitting here for like 34 hours. It's not always that long, but it depends on the complexity of the video. But yeah, usually 1 to 2 hours per finished minute, and we're good. So that, I believe, is all the questions in the forum. It is. Do I watch Cinecom? I do watch Cinecom. Love those guys. They're great. In fact, Cinecom, if you guys watch my teleporting video, that effect came from the Silicom, Jesus, losing it. That came from the Cinecom superhero special effects tutorial for Premiere Pro. So you don't have to share. I'm going to figure it out. Well, we'll talk about that when we cross that bridge. We'll talk about that. Rick DeBee's trying to figure out the finances. Yep. Finances is tough. It's a tough thing. It's a tough thing. So that's it. Like, it's been a crazy, like, it's been a crazy ride, and like, I feel like one more to Cinego. That's funny. That's funny. I'm more into Cinego. That's good. That's good. That's good, Joe. That was clever. That was clever. Garrett has a question. You don't have to announce the question, Garrett. Just ask. Just ask. Rick Tubies, once I saw, I don't even know what that is. I don't know how to pronounce it, and I don't know what it is. So never mind. Don't do that. Don't say you have a question and then say never mind. So, guys, it's been a crazy go get the kid. Thanks for the company while I clean my kid's room. No problem, Ashley. It's still got 3 minutes left. Actually, I got a little bit before I actually have to leave. But, yeah, and I will recreate that superhero effect in Filmora. There you go. Boom. Go for it. It's been a crazy ride. My birthday's in 4 days, so I'm all, like, reflecty and stuff. Like, I just keep thinking about it. Like, man, my life has been... It's been weird, like not just the YouTube stuff, but like it just feels like lately a lot of things are looking up, and that has to do with it has everything to do with you guys, like everything to do with you guys. Like yes, I spent time and I found stuff that people want to watch. I made the videos, I edited, like I did work. I'm not saying I didn't do work, but like. It's you. Like, you guys took interest in me. You guys decided to watch my videos and keep watching my videos. Like, that's all you. That's all you. And, like, I just cannot... I feel like I've said this every live stream for the last month, but, like, I cannot express how grateful I am for that. Like, really. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Bo Bernal, thank you so much. You've been a great help understanding DaVinci Resolve as I move forward. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you so much, Bo Bernal. Yeah. Hard work, positive attitude has to pay off sometime. There you go. Are you running DaVinci on a Mac or Windows? Windows. What is the minimum requirement for your Windows machine? Todd Allen, that is a great question. I'm pretty sure whatever it is, I'm there. But again, Pindakas? Is that it? Did I get that? Pindakas? Oh my God. I can't give you. You know what? You just send me the voice clip. You know what to do. Send it to me. Teach me. We'll get it. We'll get it. Leela's going to teach me another language. Yeah. Anyway, guys, it's about that time. Just wanted to say thank you so much for all of your support, whether you're new to the channel, new to the stream, or you've been here since the beginning. I appreciate every single one of you, really. So thank you to Bo and Garrett and Christina. I feel like there's another one that I missed, but the soup and Nomad. Thank you so much for the super chats. Like really, every little bit helps. So thank you so much. If you guys want to, oh, she sent it. She sent it. What do I use for my screen recording? Real quick, last question. I use Screencast-O-Matic. Boom. Screencast-O-Matic. Super awesome, super easy to use, and boom. Guys, thank you so much. If you do want to help me get to VidSummit, there is that GoFundMe page. Please, if you don't want to donate or you can't donate, that's fine. If you could share that GoFundMe page, that would mean the world to me. Also, merch for sale, LUTs for sale, all of the things are there. Make sure you check that out if you so desire. With that, thank you guys so much for hanging out. And thanks for watching. And I'll see you on Friday for an introductory video into the Fusion page in DaVinci Resolve. All right, guys, take it easy. Love you. See ya.